Hello guys, welcome to another, say another? No, well it is technically another, but it's not another. Welcome to my first modern episode of Transport Fever 2. Now, I've played this in the past, I've videoed it in the past, and I've had some kind of, okay, not too bad, but not too good. But we'll have a look. Now, let's try this map, let's try this. So, I've done a random generator, and it's given me this lovely, this lovely map. Now, see what we can do. Could be quite interesting, I think, guys. Could be very, very interesting. So, first things first, as I always like to do, click down there, put the speed to 1/4, put the date speed to 1/4. There's a reason for that, because if we want to build stuff up, it's not going to take too long. Anyway, I just had a quick look around before we start to record stuff, and I think we've got a cracking place to start here. Absolutely cracking place to start. Looking at it, we've got some farms. We've got a lot of farms, and we have one food processing plant down here. Is that the only food processing plant we got on this map? Now, we are playing this on hard, so I'll be interested to see. Oh no, we have another food processing plant up there. So practically food processing plant. See that? See, we could work this with a. Oh, we could put some ships in this. I've never played with ships before, guys. So let's have a look. Anyway, let's start with connecting some of these up then, shall we, guys? I'm going to use the road vehicles to start off with, because to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's going to be I mean, can we have a little try? I mean, could we have a little training? I don't know. We can give it a go, can't we? We can give it a go. I mean, could we? I mean, we got 5 million in the old account we have, and we could literally. I think we can do it. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. So right then, let's put in. So we're going to put a truck station in here, and a truck station in here. We're going to a slightly bigger truck station here on this side of the road, okay? And then let's put a little bit of a truck unload. We'll put a truck unload there just to cover this area here. I'm not sure if this is going to work. It may work, it may not work. I may just run out of money very, very quickly. You never know. Railway station there. Ideally, I want to get the railway station here. So let's just. I mean, I really want to put it there, but I might have to put some road in. So let's put some road in. With one of these there. We're not going to own the road. No way. Can't afford that at the moment. We'll just put a road in there. I like that, yeah. We'll go back to the railway. We're just going to put it there. Keeping an eye on the money. We have to keep an eye on this money, because this could make or break us. That's not too bad. We can do that. So we've got a nice little side in here. So I think where to put the train now. I think we'll put the train. We'll put the train station down here. Let's spin this around like this. There we are. We put that down there. While we're here, don't forget. Let's put in a road depot. I reckon we should put the road depot there. I think it's a good idea to put the road depot there. So we've got all this set up. We're going to set up the line. So we're going to put in one line. So we're going to go from here. We're going to rename it. We're going to rename it. Stop fold. Food. Why not? Rail, because there's only one reason I'm doing that for. Because I know what the rail and the road is. We've got to remember to do that. I have to remember to do that. So we've got the rail line set up at the moment, but we're not going to set it off just yet. There's a reason for this. Because if we start setting it off, I know we're on pause. If we start setting it off, we could have a problem. Like, I forgot as well, guys. Let's put in a bit of track. Let's get in the old track into there. So the next one we're going to set up now is we're going to set up. So we're going to go from there to there. And this is going to be. I'm going to put this in stuff. I mean, people put food and stuff like that, but I always like to make sure what it is. Okay, because I can get very confused. I can be a very confused old man sometimes. And we've got another one here to here. Okay, are we stopping at the same place? We are. So can we put you on? What are you doing that for? I mean, can we? Oh, I don't know. There we are. We do it. No, that's good, because then we've got that there. Let's put in. Lane 2. I should really put road down. Let's rename this one quickly as well, because then we know what we're doing. So we've got that bit set up there, and the last bit we need to set up for the chain is from here. Are we going to go from terminal 1 down to here? I'm going to put this as drop off 1 road. I don't just put it because I know it's road. Now, people ask why this way. The thing is, though, to get started off with, you need to get things going to bring your money in. As in, because if we look around the map, we've got no towns here. The closest town is Cosby. And then we've got Sandbank over there, Chorley, Howden, Market Raisin. We don't have any towns around here. So if you're going to start building roads, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. It's not going to work. As we all know, it's not going to work. So this is pretty much the first easy way of doing things. 2 grain down to here, train comes down, train comes back, the road then the road now and then the road then takes it to Stotford, and that's how we're going to, and that's going to be our first income of money coming into it. While that's happening, we're going to have a little look around the map now, just to see how things get on, because why not? Because that'd probably be an easier way of doing it. So we need a train, don't we? So we're going to need a train. So we're going to buy. We're going to go for what I was told to go for was. I think it's the Baldwin 6-wheeler. We're going to go with the Baldwin 6-wheeler. Look at some of these. Look at some of these carriages we've got already. Now we are running, obviously, all of these scenarios. We don't just have a certain set of trains. We are going to go with. Let's start off with a grain cart, a gondola. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then obviously we need to bring the items back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. That's going to cost me 2.1 million. See what I mean? 2.1 million. Okay. I do love the tips when they come up. So we're going to buy that. Okay. We are going to now start the game on 2. Not forgetting we need to put our train onto what did I put railroad for? Let me just did I rename the wrong one, or am I just being too American? So what we need to do now, we need to buy some horse-drawn carriages. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to buy them. I've just bought 6. That's fine. We're going to go and put them on the first grain run. Okay. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to put it on a grain 2. Okay. And we're going to buy 4 to start off with and put them on the drop off. So now we're going to speed up a bit of time. They are very, very slow. Look at them. This is on high. This is fast. Now the reason why I say put it on quarter speed is because, especially the first start of this game, you're going to bring up more and more kind of more and more vehicles are going to come through, and you're just going to spend forever just literally you're going to spend forever just basically chasing your tail by upgrading with vehicles. With this one you don't have to. I think what we're going to do, we're going to configure this a bit more. We're going to put a bit more cargo in. Keep an eye on the cost there. So I think, yeah, we've got 41 there. That's good. This one down here is, see, look at that. We are at 46 already. So we need to put a couple more down. 5. See, we're down to just under a million. Under a million. As the train picked up, as the train got, so the train now has now got some grain on board. So we're going to take the grain down, drop the grain off. So this is where things are a bit more interesting, because we're not going to start seeing what's going on with the tuition, or with the fruition of the stuff, if you're not fruition of what's going on, until the train does its next run. Do we have enough money? I don't know. So we're going to come in here and we're dropped off. That was 62,000. It's not bad. Straight away. I mean, I could be cheeky and tell the train to go that way. And that's pick 5 up. And straight away we're going to be a full load going down. It's not too bad at the moment. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're going to drop this off, pick this up, take it back down. So yeah, so while that's doing that, let's have a look around at what else we can see. See straight away. we've got an oil refinery and an oil well. That's a new factory just opened up there. But the problem is though, you need to have, so you can go from there to there, but you need something else, which is fuel. And I don't think there's any fuel, and you will not get a ship through here at all, will you? No. Is that, there must be only one place on there. There is only one place on the map here that does fuel, and it's right next to Chorley. Now you could, in theory, do a boat. I think we can get a boat through here to here. Can we? Possibly. And we've got some more there as well. So we've got the oil well. And we've got the refinery. I mean, we could take a train. I mean, where would you put it? I mean, you can put it here to take it into there. Interesting. Or do we look at let's have a look at passenger services. I mean, we could run, I mean, there's not much. I mean, you could run a main line. So we could run a main line, Stretford, Chorley, Howden, or do we go to Thornbury? That's the question. Do we run that, or do we go to Epping? We'll go Epping down, and they use, and then we could use Thornbury, and we've got Corby over here as well. And we've got Haywards Heath all by itself as well, which is, could be quite an interesting little run for us. As I said, I've not really played on a map base. So let's have a look at the moment, how things are going on here at the moment. Quite clearly the train is full, and we have a lot more left on there. I mean, we could build this place up really, really nicely if we had, so we could run that to there and that to there, but the problem is though, we then need to get metal, which is up here, but that needs coal, which is here, and ore, which is here, which is a bit more of a I mean, we could connect, we could build I mean, we could bridge it from Sandbank. It could be interesting to see. So let's look at our earnings at the moment. Remember, we do have this 5 million loan that we need to pay off, so we need to pay this off quite quick, smartish if we can. The train is now, see, the train could still do with more. It could do with more grain as well. It could do with more grain. Now this is where at the time you think, well, I could do with some more money here. It's not going to help matters, is it? So 6 out of 20 for Stovefold at the moment. I mean, we could see. I don't think the game would allow a ship through here to here. Which could be quite interesting. I don't think it's going to allow. Yeah, I don't think it's going to allow anything like that. But we'll see. But we are. I mean, unfortunately, we are losing money still at the moment. I mean, do we carry on and just... I mean, do we take a loan out? I mean, we're looking at that. We've still got one there. I mean... do we just haggle it out for another loan? Or do we look elsewhere? Now this is one of the main questions. Do we haggle out a loan, or do we look elsewhere? Precise moment in time, guys, I am lost. So you do that. You got oil well there. There's oil well there. So you want tools? Ah, that's a long way away. You see, look, that is quite a way away. I mean, the nearest, that's there. At the moment, I can't see. Yeah. I mean, we've got an oil well there. It's the thing is, we haven't got places that have got like, that will, let's say, gel together, if you know what I mean. I mean, to be perfectly honest, see, are you taking back? I mean, try and work this one out now. See, that's quite a nice one there. That is. And it's like, do I build? I mean, I can build streets to open this up to make money off the buses. The buses don't really make that much money. I mean, we are starting to see a return in our money now. I mean, we did make 11,000 in the last 3 months. But this is the killer. This is the killer. The loan interests. The loan interests are a killer. And I think that is my issue, is the loan interests. Is, yeah. I mean, how much is it to build big streets? I mean, tram track, no. I mean, keeping an eye on the money. People think, now, they probably think I'm mad what I'm doing now. And I probably am mad. But there's a method to this madness that I've worked out. I'll bring it over here. You see the way that I'm building these roads up straight away, yeah? I'm building these roads, yeah? And then literally out of nowhere, all these other roads are starting to build, which I think is quite good. So we're going to go there. We're going to go there. Now, you would ask why I've done this. I mean, it's not a perfect. I mean, I could go like that, and then a bit of road there. that'll cost 270 million. So 1,007,000. So you've seen the grid. So I'm using this grid formation at the moment. Hopefully just to earn some money. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the old buildings here, and we've got to remember we're on the wrong side of the road now, Teeny. One bus stop there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and the reason will become apparent. And we're going to go a new line. Go there, 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 and there. And this is going to call this the I spelled that wrong, haven't I? We're going to put bus service in. We are going to put a bus service in. So what can we have for buses now? A little bus service going in. We may earn money, we may not earn money. Because I'm thinking of having a terminus train station here. It's going to be a big project here, out and across, out here. That line to meet up with this line here. If it works, it works. If it works, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah. Just wait for them to get around, and I mean, I could help out with these roads here, because what I'm looking at here is a possibility of, see, look, we're getting people in the bus stops already on the outside. See, I can't really do much with that. And I know that, I mean, these bus stops do kind of capture some of these areas here. It's all to do with the capture of the areas. I think we will eventually get some money up on this one. I really need to deal with this train here. I mean, this is, I mean, how many we got there? 14, and we've got one stored. Okay, how are we doing for that? 23 out of 29 for the food there, which is good. Obviously we have lost money. I mean, because I did some work there, I mean, that's not too bad, considering that we are up in the pluses. It's not too bad. I think the buses are looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, is there a boat service? I mean, there's a boat service. See, there isn't really a boat service because you can't get through there again unless you start. I mean, eventually we could start doing stuff like this. We could make things like that. I don't know. It's just quite interesting. So while we're doing that, so that's the start of it, I think, and I think yeah, I think while this is very, very slow starting, I think, well, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to bring you back. We're going to let this build up with some money first, and then we'll come back. Should we come back, or should we do another video? So we'll come back in another video when I've earned some money. A couple of things might change by the time I come back. They might not. Ideally, I'd like to get another train on this line here, because of how much we got here and how much we don't have here. I'd like to get another train on the line. So we'll let the money build up and bring you back in another episode. Again, guys, thank you very much for being here. It is appreciated. It is appreciated from the bottom of my heart that you take the time in watching me very, very slowly work my way back around doing videos again. It is appreciated. If there's any suggestions you can give me, apart from the usual go away, don't come back, you know, the usual stuff like that, if there's any other suggestions to help me out, be absolutely appreciated. If you like what I'm doing, please give us a like and a subscribe. It helps my channel out absolutely immensely. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for being here. It's appreciated as always. I'm Santini Walk. Until next time, thank you very much. I will see you later. Bye bye now.